Pa' mí no existe, en mi mente eres mía y de nadie más.
What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you, as always, for being here. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling good. Let's go ahead and listen to some Hot Rats. Let's move on to the second track in the album. We've listened to Peaches and Regalia a long time ago. We've since covered a couple albums from Frank Zappa. Did I say Zank Frappa? Sometimes my mind switches things. But we're going to move on. Willie the Pimp. I do remember this track has been one that's been requested a lot, been mentioned quite a bit, slightly hyped. So I'm excited to go ahead and meet Willie, the Pimp. Hope that you guys enjoy the music. As always, thank you so much for being here. I hope that you're having a lovely day. Let's go ahead and give it a listen, and then we'll talk about it a little bit after. Let's go. I love that riff.
$20 bill on the 6th Street. Meet me on the corner, boy.
Frank's getting down on that guitar here on this one. Then you hear the keys just kind of glistening in the back. After all that, now we're coming back. Pimp hand is strong. Okay. That was amazing. Frank's guitar playing, which takes up the majority of this track. All right, let's talk about this. Let's rein this all in. First of all, I love the riff that we get for like the main course. I should say the appetizer rather. Bum bum da 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 bum bum da. That is just a nice, groovy, kind of gritty, kind of bluesy riff to get us kicked in, to get us started. I really enjoyed that. Then you have the really, really rough vocals from Captain Beefheart. We've listened to just a little bit from him, even though I wanted to listen to Trout Mask Replica, but everyone in the comments said, you might want to start a little easier if you're going to listen to Captain Beefheart. I've kept it in my mind. We'll see. But I like how fitting the vocals were in here. Really enjoyed the violin, which I didn't expect. That's going to be played by Sugarcane Harris, which is a really, really great name. Like, that's a fantastic name. But then it's not too long forward before we get into the meat of this track, the main chorus. I don't know how long the solo was or how long that instrumental section is. Probably out of the, 9-minute runtime? Probably at least like 6 minutes or so. I don't know. I have a question for everyone. Obviously, Frank's guitar solo and that instrumental section takes up the majority of this track. How did you feel about it? Did you feel it went on too long? Did you feel like it was interesting? Did you feel like it was a little bit boring? That it was a bit long-winded? I want to know how you felt. Personally, I actually think they did a fantastic job. The whole band, I'm going to focus on two members, but I think they actually did a fantastic job of keeping everything very interesting. I really enjoyed how how his guitar came in, because there was a lot of like fading in, some volume changes the way that it came in. I thought that was a really, really neat trick and very interesting as we got into the music. And then the wah-wah, the emotion, the vocal, light stylings of the guitar just sounded so nice in this particular track. And I thought personally that it was very interesting. Was it a little long? Maybe, but it was good. like it was enjoyable the whole way through. So as I was listening to this, I was thinking about Frank, of course, because he's like the focal point here. But I gotta say, the other member who I would say kept this the most interesting is going to be John Guerin, who we've heard before. Fantastic drummer and percussionist. His drumming in here was spectacular. Alongside with a bass by Max Bennett, both of them locked up together, but I'm really going to focus on Guerin. The way that he makes changes throughout the music to keep it interesting was just phenomenal. Just a very keen and creative mind to match up with what Frank's doing and to kind of play off of him in a pocket, but with a little bit of flash. Like there's a little flashiness to his playing, but still kind of guiding Frank along and allowing Frank his wings to fly to whatever heavens and skies that he wants to do. I just think that his drumming throughout here was fantastic. He really kept that flavor interesting. He could have really just stuck to a very basic pattern, tossed in a few, I don't want to say boring, but tossed in a few standard fills, let Frank do his thing. But, Guerin did a fantastic job of keeping things rolling with interest, I should say. He switched up beats a lot. He brought in a lot of creativity into the track. I really felt very strongly listening to him. Listening to him, it actually kind of reminded me of when we listened to Electric Ladyland, Jimi Hendrix. I kind of got a similar vibe between Zappa and Guerin as I would between Hendrix and Mitchell. Where, yeah, Hendrix, Zappa is the focal point and the focus, but Mitchell and Guerin here are in some ways just as interesting, rhythmically more interesting, of course, that's the nature of drums, but they're doing so much of the heavy lifting behind the focus in the music. And I was very impressed listening to Guerin here. The lyrics, by the way. I'm a little pimp with my hair gassed back, pair of khaki pants with my shoes shine black. Got a little lady walk that street, telling all the boys that she can't be beat. $20 bill, I can set you straight. Meet me on the corner, boy, and don't be late. Man in a suit with bow tie neck, wanna buy a grunt with a third-party check. Standing on the porch of the Lido Hotel. Floozies in the lobby, love the way I sell. Hot meat, hot rats, hot cats, hot Ritz, hot roots, hot suits. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. There's nothing, as far as I know, to really dive into necessarily with the lyrics. It's just Willie the Pimp. It says that this song it appeared as an instrumental on Zappa's Fillmore East from 1971, which was originally split on the last track. Let's see. The album title Hot Rats comes from, of course, the lyric in which it's mentioned here. It says the origin of the song was explained in a conversation Zappa recorded. The interview recording was later released. Oh, well, I thought it was going to tell me, like, the origin right there, but no, it tells me where I can find that information on the story of Willie the Pimp. Well, okay, there's that. Either way, fantastic track. That was really, really good. Please let me know what you guys thought. You can let me know, of course, in the comments down below. You can follow me on Twitter. You can support the channel on Patreon. Thank you, as always, for being here. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all later. Bye.